Hello? Do you want to be rich? Yes, anyone wants money. But you don't know how. Remember, I was an entrepreneur, a founder in Saigon City. But at that time, I didn't understand politics. And I was wrong. Do you know Elon Musk, the richest person in the world? Phạm Nhật Vượng, the richest person in Vietnam. Billionaires. How can they get money? So much money. Because they understand politics. Do you see Elon Musk and Donald Trump? They are billionaires. But they have to do with politics. Now, Elon Musk has $500 billion dollars. So, politics, anything. Because, if you know politics, you can use the national assets. Natural resources for your private businesses. Legally. Remember, legally. How? You need the knowledge. If you don't do right, you will be put in jail. Like the young brother of Phạm Nhật Vượng. Check the case, The topic is sensitive, so you need to subscribe to my channel. Please. I think talking about the topic, the politics, one of the best lessons for you to get rich. I don't think many people talk about the topics. They share the knowledge to their private groups. They don't say publicly because it's dangerous. Even in the world, in Vietnam, dangerous. But you can't avoid politics. You can't. If you want to get a lot of money, between legal and illegal, you do something legal, but closing to something illegal. Not get caught. How can we do that? So, you need knowledge. It isn't easy. But today I will share to you something I know. And we think about politics, I'm a southern person in Vietnam. The southern people in Vietnam know less knowledge in politics, less than the northern people. So that's why a northern person, Phạm Nhật Vượng, became the richest person in Vietnam because he understands politics better than us. Do something legally, legally, People avoid bribery and corruption, but anything is a definition. Anything is changing. The government is still the king, the king. Billionaires need the government, need subsidies, support from the government. Tesla, Apple, VinFast, any companies. When I was a kid, I think my mother is the housewife. My father was the hairdresser, hairdresser. We didn't concern about politics, but I was wrong. I think I only tried to study hard, should be a good student. I studied at the high school for the gifted and Vietnam National University in Ho Chi Minh City, University of Science. And even I did set up my own company, a startup. And I didn't concern about politics. I was wrong. Because if we don't understand politics, we don't understand economy, uh, the biggest picture. I think I didn't like work for state companies because I would get a low salary, but I was wrong. The benefit beside the salary is big, and the northern people understand the biggest better than the southern people, you know. If I was young, after graduating, I would work for a state company. I would have tools to study, to research more. I can get national access to study, to improve my knowledge better. You work for private companies. Yes, they pay you a high salary, because they need you, and then they don't need you. They fire you, you know. So, working for state companies is a good choice. For a long term, you know. Of course, I had an opportunity to get rich, but you know, only one or two opportunities. We need to live stable. People like TV Chúa Huy. He complained about the Vietnamese government, but the government has big data. Decisions based on big data, better than opinions from individuals or from some companies, better than us. So that's why I respect the government, their decisions. Because the government in the world has big data. Now, how to live with the game politics. How? I give you an example. Simple example. You go to the state hospital and the doctor will check your health. Anything might be free. And sometimes you want a better service, checking your health by demand, and you pay a little bit money, 1 or 2 thousand, 100,000 Vietnam dong. But it isn't easy, you know. I don't advise you to do bribery or corruption. It's illegal, you know. But check your doctor's salary below 400 US dollars. How can they live with the money? How can they become rich? Although for a long time, many years, they will get some benefits from the government. Even maybe if they are lucky, they open their private hospital. But we don't live based on the luck. What will we do? I think looks like Americans. When you go to a restaurant, hotel, you need to give a tip, a bonus, yeah. Depending on your wealth, you know about communists. Rich people should support poor people. The policy. So you want a better service in the hospital, you know. So you need to support your doctor. But anything, you know, the law, regulations, maybe only for noble people. And you want to be richer. You have to know how to play the game. Yeah, do you understand me? Look at Elon Musk. What did he do? We aren't different. We are the same, like him. But you need the knowledge. The knowledge, isn't easy. And you want to be rich, you need to know knowledge about economy relating to politics. You want to become a tycoon. You have to use national assets legally. Legally. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel.